Hello, hello. All right, well, today's project is putting grass cloth wallpaper on the ceiling. I'm using rather than trying to do wallpaper paste, since I've got this plywood, it's a little too porous and I don't want to make sure I get a really good bond since we're going to be out on the road. So instead of wallpaper paste, I'm using contact cement, this 3M high strength contact adhesive. Basically what you do is you spray it an even coating on both surfaces, let it dry to the touch after a minute or two, and then once it's no longer tacky, then very carefully you stick the two pieces together and spread it out nicely and smooth it out, and you get a really good bond. It's what they use for putting plastic laminate on countertops, things like that. So it's better hold. Don't see it any reason why this wallpaper ought to come loose anytime soon. So got both parts are all sprayed and ready, so I'm going to grab my piece. I'm going to have a joint down the middle here. I'm going to put a nice piece of finished cedar trim on over the joint, so I don't have to be super careful with my joint. But basically making sure this is a really pretty grass cloth wallpaper that we got. I'll link it when I'm at home and I can see where we got it from. But so basically, yeah, I've put a coat of the adhesive on this side. Got a nice straight line. So starting along the straight line of this one, it's a little tricky. So you want to get your straight one edge first, nice and smooth. Give it a good bond, and it bonds immediately, so you really got to be careful to make sure it catches, that you don't get any pockets or air pockets or anything, because once it's stuck, it's sticking. So then just carefully work our way along. Kind of from the center out. You don't get any air pockets. I'm going to have to trim a little bit off the bottom corner down here when I get there. Get to my spot, I'll do a little tiny bit of trim. Notch out for the little trim spot. Just sticks right on. So just go around, make sure it's all nice and tight, no adhesive, no holes, no gaps. No bubbles. Could use one of those rollers too to kind of help smooth it out, but this stuff's fairly light and thin. I don't want to kind of get too crazy with it. I just want my hand, I can kind of get a good feel for what's going on. I'll have the, now when I put all my finished trim on, I can trim right up nicely around everything, give it a real nice clean edge. I'm going to have a bigger chunk across the center up here so that where I'm going to have to actually run a couple of my solar lines across to the other side, so I'm going to use a bigger block right across this little section here. So, but that's what I'm going to do the rest of the way.